I'm sure you speak to the White House and Rahm Emanuel. What's the sense about his seeming to put this on the back burner as they proceed with job creation and deficit reduction? Frankly, if the administration hasn't delivered on health care, how in the world are the American people going to expect the administration to deliver on jobs?
Well, I think the president was very clear yesterday and during his State of Union address that he understands the urgency of moving forward on health care reform. He also understands the necessity of moving forward on job creation and accelerating job creation in this country. There was some good news, of course, yesterday with the GDP numbers, where you saw growth at about 6%, a big turnaround from a year ago where it was about negative 6%, but no one will be satisfied until we see the jobs really coming back, and that will of course be a focus for the president. But the president also pointed out the nexus between jobs and health care reform, because after all, under the current system, if you lose your job, you lose your health care reform in many cases. And so they are very interrelated, the two, in addition to the fact that if you want to get the economy stabilized in the long run, you have to bring down those out-year costs of health care. And the whole purpose of budget reconciliation or majority rule is to reduce the budget deficits. And the number one driver for budget deficits in the out year are the health care costs in Medicare and Medicaid, which are rising much faster than the rate of normal inflation, just as you see all of our premiums rising faster than the rate of normal inflation. So majority rule or reconciliation was intended to be used in exactly this kind of circumstance, where you're trying to bring budget deficits under control. And the Congressional Budget Office, which is the nonpartisan referee here, has looked at both the House bill and the Senate bill and said they will reduce those deficits.